now give the floor to the distinguished representative of the Christian Council International.
Thank you, Chair, for this opportunity to speak. I deliver this statement on behalf of Christian Council International. While many organizations and member states regard the outcome document as a positive step for the advancement of women and girls, we wish to express our concern regarding the process that led to its adoption. From the start of negotiations on the agreed conclusions, civil society organizations could not participate in a meaningful way. Instead of conducting the primary negotiations during the session itself, the Commission was presented with a finalized text on the first day of the session for consideration. Transparency, accountability, and constructive involvement by civil society organizations in the drafting of the text were disregarded, to say the least. Noteworthy in this regard is also the fact that member states were affected by this method of work, as the latest draft of the text was circulated less than 24 hours prior to its adoption. This was also on a day many Christians consider a day of rest and sanctification. This limited their ability to review, consult, and contribute in good faith. As a young person who is interested in the processes and procedures of the United Nations, I find these actions deeply troubling. The spirit in which these actions were carried out conveyed not openness, but a willingness to silence member states and the values they represent. The adopted text calls upon member states to engage with civil society to ensure equity and transparency. Yet the working methods of this session stand in clear tension with that commitment. Article 71 of the Charter of the United Nations recognizes the consultative role of the non-governmental organizations in the work of the United Nations, and Resolution 1996-6 emphasizes broad-based participation, information sharing, and meaningful NGOs engagement. Action-oriented conclusions arise from dialogue, panel discussions, and the participation of NGOs, not from closed processes. By avoiding critical reflection and disregarding numerous calls by CSOs and several member states, the Commission has weakened its credibility. The failure to reach consensus on the outcome document suggests that many distinguished members of the Commission are reluctant to critically examine current trends concerning women's rights. For example, there has been a failure to acknowledge the biological realities that define a woman, a disregard for the family unit and the invaluable role that millions of mothers play in the upbringing of their children, and a tendency to promote reproductive rights in a way that violate the human dignity of the unborn child.
I thank the distinguished representative of the Christian Council International